Fair play to the director for allowing the first hour of this quotation marks documentary to be so fidget-inducingly tedious that I felt I deserved compensation despite my ticket being free. At the beginning, the film tells us not to trust it, and it isn't always clear on the extent of AI's contribution, exactly when and where the human interference has occurred. The director seems to think this is very interesting, but it isn't. It's a shame because the premise set up in the opening couple of minutes has so much potential, but it's kind of crushed and squandered almost instantly. In fact, it's almost impressive that they managed to spend so much time playing around with AI filmmaking tools and still make it look so dull and bland, and at least Italian brain rot is silly and colourful. A few arguments, possibly said by Stephen Fry or possibly said by Stephen Fry AI, were nearly identical to my own recent reflections on the human ego. Instead of being pleased to hear my own opinions repeated back at me, it made me roll my eyes so hard that I at least have to be grateful that the motion kept me awake. The filmmaker had permission to use an AI-generated Werner Herzog voice, which should have been guaranteed entertainment. However, the I get it titters from the painfully lame joke slowly fizzled out amongst the audience, leaving one sole woman whose performative laugh at least brought some energy into the room. One joke, non-Herzog related, sees the camera cut to a police person whose uniform reads, P. Lice. I get it? Yeah, I got it wrong. The woman's laugh made it sound like she thought it was genius. In the final 20 minutes, the film finally does something interesting. A woman has sex with a toaster. What I particularly enjoyed about this scene is that the filmmaker insists the AI they collaborated with definitely wrote this part of the script. Come on, just own it. Back yourself. You wanted AI to help you make a scene where a woman has sex with a toaster, and it is by far the most interesting part of your film. Take credit, son! These last 20 minutes showed some promise and intrigue in using AI as a filmmaking tool, leading to my own conclusion. If this documentary is good enough to be shown at an international film festival, then I could 100% make an AI-assisted feature length that is objectively better than this one. I back myself 100% that I could do that. But you'll just have to take my word for that. I'm lazy. 1.5 moles out of 5, solely for the last 20 minutes or so.